They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Ball, he's not too far away from a spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And with the starting rosters locked in, be sure to tune in for the NBA All-Star Game. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Cunningham in at the two-guard spot. And for Toronto, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Avdia. And it's Novak in at the one spot. Oh, big shot makers really stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, meaning born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. Sometimes when that confidence comes on the practice floor, yeah, you become clutch.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. The question is always, how do you contain Giannis Antetokounmpo? Coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. So we're going to try to make him work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys. They don't succeed very well. We'll see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Novak, following the basket by Anthony Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Raptors shoot their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
That free throw good from Avdia. Mitchell, he's checked in for Davis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Anderson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball kicks to Giannis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here is Novak. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Passes it to Giddey. They get a hand on it. Novak outside, and the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They break it out, 5-on-3. Bangs home the trifecta. Novak's got 5.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good for 2.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Giddey. He dishes it to Anderson. Pass to Giddey. Anderson against Giannis. Anderson passes to Giddey. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes left in the first.
It's Novak from outside. Cranes the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jordan comes in for Mitchell, and Ball subbed in for Ball.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
1:35 left in the first. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Bulls substitution.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Serb. He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Jordan up top. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. The 3 from Tatum. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Yang. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And that's his second foul already. And that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
For Toronto. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. So he gets them both. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
First free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Yang guarded by Jordan. Here's Nurkic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Intercepted. Here's Novak, and he uses the glass on the layup. Novak's got 12 in the game.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
And here's Tatum for 3. Outside Rose. This one for 3. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Haynes in at the 3. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it was guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boys, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullen, what up, Mully? John Stockton, and just a lot of great talent in this league.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto where they beat the Raptors.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 3rd in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Now, here's Anderson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. That gives them the lead. Bulls got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Giddey, no good, unable to end this run. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Out to the right wing. Here's Avdia. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 4. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So for the Bulls, Tatum, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Michael Jordan. Now the pass to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Ball. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Here's Giddey. He had 27 points last game. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes to Giddey. Here's Kramer. It's all in by the Bulls.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rally the guys can really rally around.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Toronto has possession, trailing here by 8. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball with it, guarded now by Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Ball no good. In Toronto, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. He had a nice open look right there. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Cunningham. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Ball, the pass to Davis. There's the triple. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one
At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to be a load inside.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting a quick shot, it's about getting a good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 7. We've got Avdia. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, we'll see what he can do at the line.
For Chicago, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Raptors trail by 9. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Ball with it. Novak's there. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
That one on Davis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Bulls now. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Raptors trail by 12. Here is Novak. He's got 14. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Cunningham. Another 3 for Chicago.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Kramer, and that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got 10 points. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the paint, here's Kramer, and he goes in for the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Ball, the pass to Giannis. Giannis is double. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal
And how
foul.
about the
Second
attack
team
there
foul.
from Giannis inside, going right
At the
into
line
the
for the
defense
Bulls.
and still able to get the shot up.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the middle. Avdia with it. Tatum on him. Avdia can't hit. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Serve guarded by Tatum. Here's serve, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. So for the Bulls, Jordan comes in for Tatum, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Ball. Here's Novak. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Raptors trail by 14. Hit the floater, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here is Novak. He's got 16. Here's Nurkic. And there's the pass to Yang. Traps in the tray. 7 points in the game.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Here's Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Trying to get open is Davis. And again, it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And here are the Raptors now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Yang. Nurkic trying to get open. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Great positioning on the putback.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Raptors trail by 19. Here is Novak. He's got 16. With 1 on the clock, that shot is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Chicago right now, we've got Antetokounmpo all out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Jordan in at the 3 spot.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Here's Ball, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
The size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Take a break.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Avdia's checked in for Toronto. Ball hits them both. Here's Giddey. Pass to Avdia. And there's the drive. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 19. Here's Giddey. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Giannis. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Ball. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Şengün with the bucket.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Şengün. And he converts the layup.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And here's Tatum for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Giddey. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Ball.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Yang. And Tatum pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 16. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders. I mean, able to make shots through contact.
Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Chicago with the ball. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's been a force inside. They don't commit more bodies down low. He's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Chicago leading by 22. Passes it to Haynes. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Valanciunas. And here's Rose outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there.
Here is Novak, following the score by Derrick Rose. Can't connect from short range. Tatum with it. Novak's there. A nice shot by Tatum.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Bulls substitution.
Toronto with the ball. Raptors moving the ball around. Down low. Korkmaz, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell kicks to Rose. The pass to Haynes. Here's Joseph. The dish now to Rose. Offline with his 3. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.